It is my honor to introduce Representative Ann Pugh. Representative Pugh. Yes, come join. Representative Pugh has championed Prop 5, Vermont's groundbreaking reproductive liberty constitutional amendment, for the past 4 years. Throughout her 30 years in the Vermont legislature, Anne has worked to ensure that all Vermonters have a voice in the decisions that will impact our future. Since 2005, she has served as chair of the House Human Services Committee. She has fought for meaningful mental health and substance use systems reforms and is a widely respected advocate for vulnerable Vermonters through her legislative and community leadership. Anne is a longtime member of the faculty member of the UVM Department of Social Work, and from her nominations, folks say, Anne serves with integrity, compassion, and care. She's an inspiration for the next generation of women in politics. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm a teacher, and once upon a time I taught from 7 to 10 on Thursday night, the last class. I sort of feel like I'm there now. And so I have like a 30-page speech to read. Are you there yet? No. Seriously, I am humbled and proud to be one of the people accepting the Curtis Hoff Award this year. My congratulations to the other recipients. First, I want to call out, though, Tim Briglin. I've always wanted to be part of the Tall Caucus. That said, I'm a little annoyed that you started your speech by telling what our prompts were supposed to be, because as some of our speakers, the speakers of the House, know, I don't always follow the rules. Martha, as a UVM faculty member, thank you for everything you've done, because I'm a proud AFT member, so thank you. And Sherry, I wouldn't be here, Tim wouldn't be here, and all of the people who have served in the legislature wouldn't be here without you and without all the volunteers that you stand for. So thank you so much. I also want to thank my Democratic colleagues who selected me as one of the awardees, and an award that reminds us of the powerful legacies of David Curtis and Philip Hoff, both Democratic trailblazers and mentors, as we've seen, to so many of us. Their commitment to social and economic justice showed me, a social worker, that years ago I found a home in the Democratic Party. See, I'm not using all the pages. Legislating is not a solo endeavor. It is, in fact, a team sport. I have so many people that I would like to bring up here to share this honor with. The first is John Kennedy. John Kennedy has been there from the beginning as my mentor, my guide, my supporter. I wasn't involved in politics. I had started to volunteer for Senator Leahy one summer, and I opened up the local paper, and there was a Republican running for a seat that had been held by a Democrat, and there was no Democrat in the race. I was a social worker. I wasn't a politician. I knew how to do home visits. I knew how to organize paperwork. I wanted to make a difference. I called John Kennedy. She didn't know who I was from anyone. yet she answered the phone, and she's been by my side as a mentor, as a guide, and a supporter for more than 30 years. The second group of people I'd like to have come up here with me, if I could, are my committee members. My ones these past 2 years, but the ones since 2005. I'm not good with numbers, Mitzi. I never have been. Who have worked fearlessly and feverishly to craft legislation that helps make our state an even better state for all Vermonters who live, work, and play here. Thank you, committee. I couldn't do this without you, and you know it. And finally, my friends for whom politics was not always in their top 10 list of things to do. They weren't sure they really wanted to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and drop leaflets. And oh my God, how many postcards can you write? And really, you're running for the 15th term and you're asking me for money? But you've been there for me. You've kept me fed. You've kept me sane, and you've enabled me to do the things that I love to do. And finally, who I'd like to have come up with me, if I could, is our current speaker, Jill Krowinski. Jill, you are a rock star. Vermont is a beacon of hope right now for the rest of the country as it relates to reproductive freedom because of you, Jill Krowinski, because of your intellect, your savvy, your political courage. And thank you. Thank you for entrusting me with the job of bringing it to the House floor. You did promise me, Maxine Grad, as the chair of a judiciary, to be there with me as I needed. So thank you. What many of you may not know is after 30 years and having 2 members of my committee this year being under 30, but also because I want to spend my time not running for office, but in fact running to make sure that Proposal 5, reproductive liberty, is successfully passed in Vermont in November. So I am stepping down after 15 terms and 30 years. I once read that Helen Keller said, "Life is a daring adventure or nothing at all." For me, my life in the legislature began as a daring adventure and year by year grew into an adventure of a lifetime, an adventure made with strangers who became friends and colleagues, an adventure made with adversaries who became friends and colleagues, an adventure that nurtured me, helping me to grow in caring, intellect, and understanding, an adventure that I could never have experienced alone, could never have appreciated without the support and caring from all of you who I know in this room and all of you who I don't know, but it's because of all of you who have journeyed with me. I'm so happy that I took Robert Frost's Road Not Taken, The Road Less Traveled, so many years ago. It's been a wonderful ride, and come with me for the next 6 months as we work to pass Proposition 5, the Reproductive Liberty Amendment. Thank you.